Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your girl Chantal here from lastyearwithchantal.com, and today we are going to be talking about how to blend your eyeshadow, because blending your eyeshadow is super important and it's super noticeable if you don't do it. It's just as noticeable, girls, we see you. We notice unblended eyeshadow just like we notice you wearing the wrong color foundation. Okay, it's super noticeable and it's super easy to fix. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So the first thing I think is super important to blending your eyeshadow properly is some good brushes. I used to use the whole finger thing. It works fine, but not for blending. Not for blending. Get some good brushes. Get you some brushes, girl. It's crazy. I used to use my finger all the time, like for years and years, and then I finally tried makeup brushes and it's just completely different. So we're gonna keep it simple. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna do a normal neutral brown eye, just to keep it simple for you guys. Before we get into it, I just want to show you guys the natural lighting of my lid, of my eyelid. Okay, so as you can see, super light underneath my eyebrow. That's why you want to use a super light color to highlight. I always use Elated from palette 1. Then it kind of shades down a little bit darker right here, super dark, right? And then my lid, not as light as up here, but it's definitely lighter than right there. So that's usually what I follow by when I apply my eyeshadow. I do light, dark, and light, blend it all out, and that's how you do it. So we're just gonna jump right into it and show you guys how it's done. Alright, so I already put my eye primer on and stuff, so I like to use my crease brush for the highlight underneath my eye. So I just get a little bit of Elated on there and just right under the lid. Be careful not to mess those brows up. And you will have to go back and add some more in once you have more eyeshadow on, just to help blend out the darkness, but I like to just give your eyebrow a little bit of pop before we start. Then I always do my shadow right here before I apply my lid. So normally the crease brush is what it's made for. It's perfect. It's nice and stiff but still smooth, so it's nice. It literally just sits right in that crease and you can just follow your crease line, right? Get that line in there, and then you could grab your shader brush if you wanted to and you could just blend it out. Normally what I've been using lately is just the angled shadow brush. So sometimes what I like to do, sometimes I just bring the shadow and I just bring it down like that. Sometimes I like to bring it down and connect it to the bottom part of my lid, like where your eyeliner would start. So when I'm doing my shadow, I always start from the outside and then I kind of twist the brush like that and bring it in. So let's just jump right into it. I usually start with a lighter brown, stick the brush in my crease and blend it up like that. And then what I like to do is take a darker brown and then really get in that crease there. Don't bring it up as far, but it makes it more dramatic. So we're gonna take chipper, blow off any excess, and start right, I need a mirror. We're gonna start right at the tip of like where my eyebrow ends, okay? And then we're just gonna blend it inwards. Blend it up, blend it in. I also twist the brush when I'm applying it. I'm not sure if you can, yeah, you can tell. When I'm applying my shader, my shadow. And you can bring it up as far as you want. You probably are gonna look a little crazy at first until it's all blended out, so don't even worry about it, y'all. I look like a raccoon all the time. But that's the difference that blending makes. Blending takes you from looking like a raccoon to make you looking fleek. Alright, so we're going to blend that up a little bit higher just because it's the lighter brown. And I'm just going to blend in with the Elated that we put underneath the eyebrow for a highlight. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Simple, easy. And if you wanted to, take the darker color, stick it right in the crease. I mean, you could use your liner shader brush if you wanted. I use this for my eyebrows with Forthright. That's my eyebrow shade. It's what we're going to use next. You could use your crease brush. I don't want to get it really dark though because I'm going to use Related. So I'm just going to use the angled shadow brush again. Get a little bit of Forthright, blow off the excess, and then you want to stick it right in the crease. So I usually start in the middle of my crease just so I can get the brush in there, and then just kind of work it in and down. Blending, blending, but keep the brush in the crease because you don't want the dark to be going too far up. Just add a little bit of a dramatic effect, make your eye look a little more sunken in. Like that. Then I'm going to take my deluxe brush and I'm going to use Brassy because I love Brassy. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. So we're keeping it simple. You want to be careful not to get it up all over that brown you just put on there to your shadow. Okay, so then go back in with Elated, which is my under my eyebrow highlight, and I'm going to start at the very tip of my brow, and then I'm going to bring it down into the brown to blend it out. And that, you guys, is literally, that's it. That's it. And you can blend out your brown a little bit more if you'd like. You can add more Elated up top, which I think we're going to add a little bit right here. But that's it, guys. And there you go. So that's a simple way to blend out your eyeshadow. Super, super easy, you guys. Makes your eyeshadow look so much better. So much better. So I hope this was helpful. Like, share, comment if you like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.